Yeah, actually, to be here, it warms my heart, really. I never had such an enthusiastic audience before. Um, what I really liked, I think the question, what I really liked was from a person who also got a disability. And it was not a question, but he told me a little bit that he already also got some problems when he's walking down the road, that people are staring at him, and that he really wants that other people will see this film. Yeah, and that's really warming my heart because actually that's the reason why we made this film. Well, it's funny though. Like we had our uh, international premiere on a film festival. I'm not going to say the name, but there were like 5 people in the audience. So that's a huge contrast with this. Like like the energy is so vibrant here, and everyone is so so enthusiastic and happy, and everyone is really thankful that you're being here and that you make the film. And that's also something that I don't know from my home country. Like, for instance, in the Netherlands, people don't really care about cinema that much as they do here. So that's, I'm going to live here. I'm directed a film with a lot of people with physical or mental disabilities in front of the lens. And we also create them with people who are really have a disability. And for instance, we really try to create the film industry more inclusive, but people with disabilities are often excluded from that inclusive part. And I think that's a little bit weird. Like when we are writing a screenplay with a person who got a disability, it most of the time got played by actors who doesn't have a disability, who are pretending to have a disability. Well, we have a lot of people with disabilities who would love to play the role. So I really want to ask all the younger filmmakers here, if they are writing a new screenplay with a film character in the film who got a disability, try at least to cast a person who already got a disability, because their visual appearance of the disability of their disability will create your film more real. And also you give a job of a person to a person of a certain type of group who already got excluded a lot of times in our society. So I hope to inspire young audiences to think about it a little bit more. And I also really want to show with this film that you can have a disability, but in this film, the people with the disability, it's their power. It's their unique selling point. And it's also a film where we have a lot of people with disabilities, where we explore the boundaries of it. But to be honest, the person who got, in my point of view, the biggest disability is the person who don't have a disability. And that's the father. His father is not able to give him love. Well, we have a younger brother who had a very heavy disability, but he's in line with his emotions. So he's giving the main character what he needs. So especially in a film with a lot of people with disabilities, the person who don't have a disability. Now, the person with the biggest disability don't have a disability. I really like the scene where Brian and Selma are doing tummy time. Because they're exploring a little bit their sexuality, but it's also on a very childish way, what I really like. And when Selma asking Brian for let's do tummy time, then I'm still curious how people will react when they showing off their tummies and just touching the tummies against each other. Yeah. I think it's adorable. Yeah. Well, actually, the illusion of distance is also about like connecting with your family. And I think Brian has an illusion of distance with his father. So first but he's not realizing it. That's where the film is about. So actually, there is a very big distance between Brian and his father. And there's also a very big distance between Brian and his brother. But the illusion part is that Brian is learning that actually he really hates his father and that he really needs his brother.